What's up, peeps? I just wanted to I wanted to touch bases on this GoFundMe that I'm starting. That I started actually. It's on behalf of my homeboy Triste Tweety. His real name is Alexander, so I'm gonna call him Alexander from here on out. All right. I'm sorry about the background. I have no control over the sun, so it's just gonna look the way it's gonna look. I just hope that my message comes across, right? So, first and foremost, this is really for the people that know him and my homeboys, right? Everybody else that wants to donate, I really appreciate it. I'm really thankful that you guys have a heart. You guys are trying to help me, right? But my message is for my homeboys first, right? I have kept in contact with Tweety for a minute now. It's been some years, and the homie's been living in El Salvador. You guys know he's in El Salvador, right? In a deplorable state of living. And the reason why I took the initiative to do this is because I talk to him, right? And I see what he's going through. And, we have some deep conversations sometimes. And I feel like that I need to help him. I've been helping him for a minute, but I can't keep up. Let's put it that way. The pandemic struck. I'm struggling myself, but that's besides the point. I'm not here for that. I'm here to basically bring light on what I'm doing for him, right? So I used to send them, money every now and then, and a couple of other homies send them money every now and then. They like to do it anonymous. They don't like to put themselves out there. I don't know why. They're doing something good. And to me, that's very honorable and very respectable, and should be applauded. I think that a couple, especially the homies that are in Mexico. There's a couple of homies that send them money, and they're in Mexico. They're not like wealthy. You know what I mean? They come across some money and they think about the homie and they send it to him, which is the same thing I do, right? I come across some money. I made an extra C note. I got $50 here, $20 there, and I send them to him, or I put feria on his phone, right? So he can have internet access, so he can get in contact with us through the phone. Now, there's been some instances, right, of when he's doing bad health-wise, and he takes off to the hospital, and he calls us and he lets us know what hospital he's in, where he's at, what room he's in, what they're doing to him. And I've called, and let me tell you guys that the nurses that I speak to, they tell me things that I probably shouldn't know, because they're private. And honestly, I'm just a little bit bothered that the homie has to live in these conditions. So, because I know who we are, and I know that I have a lot of homies that are hustlers, right? If you could just find it in your heart, to help me raise these funds. Now, I put the GoFundMe is for $3,000, and I estimated that will help the homie for a couple of years, 2 or 3. I did the math, right? But I did the math without asking him. I did this without asking him at all. He knows about it now, right? But I did it without asking, and like I said, I did the math on my own. I still haven't discussed it with the homie. I'm gonna discuss it with I'm gonna discuss it with him later, and I'm gonna ask him exactly how much money he thinks he will need, so he could be comfortable for a couple of years. Mind you, I'm gonna take care of this whole thing. I'm gonna send them the money in increments as needed, right? So we don't have any mishaps. I don't want any mishaps. So I'm making myself responsible for this, right? It's transferring to my bank account. I'm transferring it to him via Western Union. So after all the fees are said and done, I'm gonna be transparent about everything that came in and went, right? Now, for those of you who know me, I've dealt with money before for other people, and I've always been able to account for every single penny. So if that's a question, if my handling this is a question, and you feel like you don't want to get yourself involved, don't comment. At least be positive about what I'm trying to do, and don't make negative comments, because you're just not helping the situation. As I was saying, the homie lives in El Salvador. You guys know he got deported in the early 90s, right? He's been living over there with the same wheelchairs that he got out from Rancho Los Amigos in the 80s, or whatever wheelchair he took from here is the one he has over there. We've had no success trying to get him a wheelchair because we can't find a wheelchair that we've been able to raise money for. Mind you, I can't do this by myself. It has to be done as a collective, and so this is why I'm here. I'm asking the homies, who could spare some change, can forego that dub, that blunt, that beer, that bottle. I'm asking you guys to please help. This is not for me, because I wouldn't ever ask people to help me like this, because I can go work, I can do whatever. Even if I'm struggling, I'll handle my business. I'll do whatever I need to do. But the homie is over there. So I don't know if you guys know how living is in El Salvador, but for the past I don't know how many years he's been there, it's been pretty bad for him. He's just been getting by. He's been surviving, and I want to change that, because he's my friend, he's my homie, right? He's the older homie. He's in his 60s now, and I think that if you guys consider yourself conejos, right? You should help the homie. You should help the homie. And I'm sorry to call you guys out like that, but it's just, I'm real determined to do this. And if anybody gets mad at me for doing this, well, then get mad. Stay mad, because that's just you. You know what I'm saying? I've had homies that are not from the neighborhood donate money to him already. I didn't have to ask them twice. They didn't even have to. They didn't really know the deep details, of his condition. They just went, here you go. And to those people, if you're watching this, thank you. I really appreciate that, man. I really am thankful for having people like you guys, in my crowd. Dopey, thank you for helping me. Two Souls, thank you for helping me. I think even Love Machine was trying to help me. And Raul the Barber, thank you for helping me. I really appreciate you guys. This call wasn't for you guys, but you guys responded, and I really am thankful for that. Again, I'm not doing this to make myself look good or anything. I just think somebody needs to handle this situation somehow, some way. The homie, he's in advanced age and he has a lot of health problems, and I could put pictures on this video, but it's just gonna, I don't want to embarrass the homie, because he does have some serious issues going on, and they need to be taken care of, and I just wish that some of us were near him so we could help him somehow. Obviously that's not possible, right? But maybe we can help him out with, this GoFundMe. Maybe we can make his life comfortable for whatever years he has left. Hopefully it's a lot. But we don't know. I don't know, he doesn't know, nobody knows when it's our time to go. So I want him to understand and to know that I care about him, right? And that the neighborhood cares about him. So I want you guys to once again find it in your heart somewhere to help the homie. This video was very hard for me to record because I don't do this type of thing. But I think that somebody has to do it, and nobody has done it, so I'm gonna do it. There's a couple homies that helped the homie that I forgot the name. I'm sorry, but thank you guys too. I really appreciate what you guys are doing for him. I want to stress that he didn't ask me to do this. I decided to do this on my own. He didn't ask me at any point in time to help him like this, and it was my decision, and here we are. So I'd appreciate it if you guys hit the GoFundMe link, or at least share it, you know what I mean, with people. Maybe they will help, maybe they will find it in the heart to donate something to the homie, so he could receive this money, and it's going for gauzes, gauzes and dressing. He has bed sores, and I've seen them. I've seen these sores, and they're huge, and I just don't understand how the hospitals in El Salvador will not treat him and close these things. I really don't understand what the hell is going on. But with a little bit of luck and a little help from you guys, maybe we can get that taken care of, because it really touches me to see these things. I've seen my homies live like this, especially somebody that has been living in El Salvador for this long, in his house, because he couldn't go out, because you guys know the situation over there with gangs, right? Now even more, because they'll snatch him up and interrogate him until they figure out what's going on. And I don't think any one of us wants him in those kind of jail cells with the individuals who they are actually snatching up right now. You guys know who they are, and you guys know that would put the homie at great risk. So again, this is going for medical supplies, right? Obviously for food, because I see what he eats. For transportation funds, right, for him to get from his house to the hospital, and for whatever else is needed by him in order to be comfortable. Now again, I'm the one that's gonna manage this, right? I'm gonna transfer the money to him as needed, when needed, with Western Union. That's the only way I can do it. That's the way I've sent them money before, so that's the way I'm gonna handle it. We haven't had an issue, so hopefully we can get this going. Hopefully it picks up momentum, because as of right now, if I've only been able to raise $300, and $100, the initial $100 I put in, it's all on the GoFundMe. You can see, Raul's donation wasn't Raul the Barber's, Mr. G, his donation was via PayPal, so it's not going to show on the GoFundMe, but I posted a screenshot on the pictures so you guys can see. I'm being transparent as I can with this, so there's no mishaps, so nobody says anything about it. And it sucks that I even have to speak on that, but it's just the way some things are. But anyways, hopefully you guys are having a good day, and you guys are doing well, you know, because believe me, when you're doing bad, it turn bad. But again, thank you guys for helping and listening. I hope you guys have a good day.
Le agradezco por cada que me levanto, y a mis sanjuditas soy devoto de mi santo. Viene de herencia mi trabajo, al chile que más me da si me lleva la que me trajo. Ya te viví de todo y presiento que falta poco, pero si me toca pues que frito allá te topo. Hay pa' que pongan en mis fotos, los mentados rockeros seguimos siendo nosotros. ¿Tú crees que sabes mi historia porque te la contaron? Panín el maldito, Panín el malvado, en los rumores me han matado. Con esta mano mis amigos están contados. Ya todo es diferente, ahora por todo te señalan. Hoy en día te la maman.